Once you finish copying the 11B priority list test driver and priority list.h and put those in your project folder, and you've loaded them up as source files here, you'll see that this one right here, 11B, already is written for you, and we've got to finish this priority list H, okay? Once again, we're doing this a little bit different. We aren't having an H and a CPP because they said they have a certain amount of redundancy issues with this, okay? So therefore, we're going to put our methods, everything right in our H file. And also, they're using this class E, this template, okay, class E. The cool thing about this is that wherever E shows up in here, okay, we can change that from our method where we create our instance of priority list. For example, here, we're saying, okay, make this a string. So we come back in here now, everything that says E in here will now say string. For example, it's E right here. Okay. First thing we're going to do is, constructor here. We're going to do a couple things here. We're going to resize our vector. It's called elements.resize. Resize, and the book tells us to make it 20, like that. Also, there's this value n up here, okay, that keeps track of how many actual elements we've got inside of our vector that are actually being used. We got to make that is equal to 0, semicolon, to start out with, because there's nothing in there yet, huh? Okay, return to size. What we're just going to do is return n, like that. It's an easy one. Okay, this one here, we got to, if size is equal to 0, then we got to return this, okay? So say return, and we can actually just, I'm going to copy this right here, okay? Semicolon. Okay, in other words, return if size is equal to 0, then yes, say yes, it's true, it is empty, okay? We get another one here that's going to insert into, or insertElementAt. These are a little difficult. What I did is if you go to Blackboard, okay, look underneath the assignment. What I did is I actually made some little pictures, okay? This first one, insertElementAt. What I want to do is I want to put the letter X at index 2 of my vector, okay? 0, 1, 2. In other words, I want to put it right there. So first what I got to do is I got to take and I got to move that one into this position, this one into this position, this like that. But I want to start at this end, okay? And move these all down. And when I'm all done, then we're going to take and we're going to put this X right there. Here's some pseudocode if you want to go ahead and copy that. And we'll take and put that right, let's see, right there, right into our insert into. Okay. Put it all in there, kind of clunky, didn't it? I don't know where that came from. But anyways, if X is greater than or equal to 0, okay, start with that. If index is greater or equal to 0, okay, then go ahead. In other words, if they say put it in -1, it's illogical, so don't let them do that, okay? If that's the fact, then let's go and check, see if our vector is big enough, okay? If elements dot size, okay, we want that to be greater than vector size -1. If that is greater than our elements dot size, no, I'm sorry, our index. I messed that up, didn't I? If index is greater than elements dot size plus -1, like that, okay? If it is, let's go ahead and increase our vector size. Resize. Right there. And how big do we want to make it? Well, let's say, well, how big is it now? That size plus 20. Make it 20 bigger. like that. Wonderful. Okay, we got that little if stuff done. Okay, right after this if, okay, after we increase it if necessary, now we got to create a loop for and tx is equal to elements dot size minus 1. Elements is equal to, x is equal to size minus 1. In other words, start all the way at the end and do it while x is greater than index, and then go backwards, x minus minus. Okay, now we're going to do something like this. I'm just going to copy this. Semicolon. Or just make the current one equal to the value that's in front of it. And keep doing that until you're all the way up to the index one. And now let's say elements, which one? Index is equal to EL. EL is what I'm passing right here. Semicolon. And don't forget to say n is now plus equals 1, semicolon. Increment that one once. Okay, we got one more little thing to do here. Okay, and here we want to take and return the element. We want to make sure that they don't say, okay, return a -1 would be illogical, huh? If index is greater or equal to 0. Okay, and index is less than elements dot size, like that. Then go ahead and return. Let's see. Elements index, like that. After looking through my program here, I noticed that I misspelt this right here. Okay, I'm up in my insertElementAt. Okay, I got to put 2 S's in here. I copied and pasted some garbage in here. And that should do for these methods.